Dear students, today we will move on to the second chapter, Battling Boats by Mukta Munchal. She is a well known writer of children's picture books. She is based in Delhi. In the first chapter, we came to know about one of the tribal art, gaunt painting. And this chapter takes us to watch very interesting and exciting boat race, which is the very essence of the culture of Kerala. One of the specialities of Kerala is that the land is blessed with serene backwaters of Alleppey. It is where the boat races take place. Boat race is also known as Vallam Kali. It is a traditional event in Kerala. It is a form of canoe racing and uses paddled war canoes. It is mainly conducted during the season of the harvest festival Onam in autumn. Every year, during the festive season of Onam, the rivers and backwaters come to life. Singing aloud the boat songs and rowing in unison, the paddlers and the audience keep up the tradition which is older than 400 years. Snake Boat Race. The name might sound dangerous, but there is nothing to worry about. It does not involve snakes. The snake boat gets its name from the shape of the boat using for racing. Snake boat, also known as Chundan Vallam in local language, is about 30 to 35 meter long with 64 or 128 paddlers aboard. Is a major event. It is a foremost tourist attraction as well. The Nehru Trophy Boat Race is a popular boat race event held in Alleppey. Other types of boat which do participate in various events are Chudalan Vallam, Odivallam, Veppu Vallam, Kochu Vallam, etc. Our story Battling Boats also have the background of boat race of Alleppey. Before we proceed with the story, I would like to give you a foretaste of the boat race of Kerala. I am now very sure that you have got an idea of the background of our story. Now let's get familiar with the characters of the story. The main character of the story is Kuttan. Then we have Kuttan's friend Sukumaran. Kuttan's brother is Vasu. Names of two boats which were used for racing are Karichal 1 and Karichal 2. Captain of Karichal 1 is Kuttan's father. Captain of Karichal 2 is Keshavan's father. Owner of Karichal 1 and Karichal 2 is Kadur Nilakandan Pillai. Now it's time to watch the story of Kuttan, who is eager to participate in the race, but he discovers a dark secret the night before the race.
Battling Boats.
That's the last fish sold. Come on, Sukumaran, let's go,
said Kuttan, picking up his half-empty basket. Sukumaran looked at his friend a little enviously. How lucky you are to be rowing in the boat race tomorrow. Imagine, you'll be famous, the youngest. Kuttan was already stepping into his dugout canoe, which was strung together with coir ropes. The two boys paddled away from the marketplace, Which boat do you think will win tomorrow? Shouted Sukumaran.
Karichal 1 will win the trophy.
Kuttan replied confidently. Slowly it became shadowy on the canal. I haven't been here before. We won't get lost, will we? I think it's time we got back,
Don't worry, I know this canal very well.
replied Kuttan. The dugout turned a corner and Sukumaran gave a gasp of awe. In the fading twilight, they could see the two boats standing side by side at the bank.
There they are, Karichal 1 and Karichal 2.
Kuttan announced proudly. Suddenly, two figures stood up in the Churulam. They looked around cautiously, then picking up their lungis, they leapt onto the bank.
It's Kesavan and his brother.
Kuttan gasped. Kuttan paddled grimly up to the boat. They climbed onto Karichal 1.
It's exactly as I had thought. Kesavan has made lots of holes at the bottom of both sides of the boat. He has stuffed them with cork so that no one will see till it's too late. The sides have been cleverly greased, so these corks will start popping open when the boat goes very fast. By then, we'll be in the middle of the lake.
Even though they had discovered the sabotage, was there time to repair the damaged boat before the morning race? After their evening meal was over, Kuttan told Vasu, Kuttan's younger brother, what they had discovered on Achan's boat. As Amma went in, Kuttan suddenly jumped off the swing, tumbling Sukumaran onto the ground.
I've thought of a plan. Listen, this is my idea.
Kuttan spoke excitedly, the words tumbling out fast. 20 minutes later, the three boys set off at a fast pace. Reaching the place where the Churulans were moored, Kuttan turned to his brother.
Vasu, you climb that coconut tree and keep a sharp lookout. Whistle once if you see anyone coming here from any direction.
He ordered. Kuttan and Sukumaran leapt onto the first boat with their heavy bag of tools. They set to work silently and earnestly in the dim light of the lamp. Half an hour later, they stood on the bank, surveying their work with great satisfaction. Vasu shinned down the tree. Kuttan was up early the next morning, just as the crowds started streaming into the canal-threaded town of Alaipi. He took his place in the boat with a feeling of great importance. The crackers sparkled in the air. This was the sign that the boat race was about to start. Then, the track was cleared. 3 gunshots were fired in quick succession, and the 1600-meter race began. Kuttan's boat surged forward. Loudspeakers boomed.
Karichal 2 is having a problem. Oh no! It's filling with water. It's slowing down. It has stopped. Karichal 1 in the lead, nearing the finishing line, and it has won.
Sukumaran and Vasu came running.
Well,
Kuttan asked.
did you see Kesavan's face when his boat filled with water?
Vasu skipped alongside happily.
Oh, what a clever idea it was!
He exclaimed.
Changing the numbers of the boards and then changing their positions.
All 3 fled past Kesavan and Unni, who stood rooted to the ground, eyes and mouths wide open with shock.
Here I am with the summary of the story. Kuttan is the main character of the story and he had few supporters. They are Kuttan's friend Sukumaran and his brother Vasu. In the opponent side we have Keshavan and Unni. Where it is set? It is set in the backwaters of Alapi district, Kerala. The backwaters were so crowded because many had come for the race. As they were returning back home, they were shocked to see something. And what was the problem faced by Kuttan? We know well that it was the damage caused by Keshavan and Unni. What was the damage they did? It was the holes they made to Karichal 1 the night before the race, and that was witnessed by Kutan and Sugumaran. And they decided not to tell anything about this to Kutan's father or mother, as they will be very disturbed and tensed. And they deeply thought how they can find a solution for this problem. At the end, Kutan came up with a plan. What was that plan? That was to change the number and position of both the boats with the support of Sugumaran and Vasu. And we all know that the idea really worked and Karichal won the race. So that was a quick summary of the story. Now we will see the qualities of Kutan. Kutan is a very brave boy. When he came to know the damage caused by Keshavan and Unni, he was not afraid to work in the dark. He is also very intelligent. He came up with a plan to save their day and help them to win the race. He is also a risk taker. He didn't tell his father about the damage. Also, he took the risk of starting the motor in order to change the position of the boats. He is also very caring and supportive towards his near and dear ones. Overall, we can see that Kutan is a brave and intelligent person who is more concerned and caring towards his dear ones. Dear students, we have done with the lesson. Please do check the description box for the answers of the exercise. It is Sister Reshma signing out, and we will have the new lesson in the next video. Thank you.